Well, greetings. This is Kathleen Caldwell, founder of C-Suite Network's Women's Coaching and Consulting Council, here to talk to you today about VIP days, very important person days that you as a coach, consultant, trusted advisor, expert, thought leader, and creator of great content, trainer, whatever your title is that you're using, VIP days must be in the mix of your portfolio of solutions. And so the intention of our program today is to talk about what are VIP days, what they're not, and then how do you structure a VIP day? How do you charge? What are the benefits for you as a coach? And of course, what are the benefits for your client? So this is a quick overview about VIP days, and I highly recommend that you enfold this really hot technology and this whole methodology into everything that you're doing. It's really exciting. And I'll tell you about it in just a moment. And so I am so delighted to be the founder of C-Suite Network's Women's Coaching and Consulting Council. And I, Kathleen Caldwell, I'm a speaker, I'm an author, I'm a coach consultant, golly, since 1998, very long time. And I love all things coaching. And so our council is all about supporting you as the coach consultant, as the trusted advisor, as the go-to person in your community that has the latest, most effective tools and technologies for your clients to support them in a transformation. So I appreciate you taking your time out today to learn more about VIP days. And so we had a challenge last week. It was quite extraordinary. It was all about having success as a speaker. So Speaker Success Challenge, we did a 3-day challenge last week. It was great. How to be seen, heard, and richly rewarded. So highly recommend, check out our YouTube channel and you can find out more about our 3-day challenge. It was excellent. So as a coach consultant, if you identify, you're either a full-time coach consultant or you're part-time, however you run your business, I think you'll agree that we're all looking for time freedom. We're looking for more income opportunities, more creativity and diversity in the work that we're doing, ways that we can use our intellectual property. And then finally, I know, like you, we're always looking for ways to have better connection, deeper connection, and more profound connection with our clients and our communities. And so if you are looking for any of these benefits, these awesome things in your practice, in your business, you are in the right place. We're talking about VIP days today. And so what VIP days do is they give you leverage in your business. And so you can see here all of the definitions about leverage. And, the key is in today's economy, having a diversified portfolio of solutions for your clients and for yourself, having diversity, but not so diverse that you're doing things that are really not aligned with each other, that you have consistency in your branding, that you're doing things that really support the transformation of your clients, but ultimately having more leverage on your time, more leverage on your income. And as you can see from the last definition, more influence to help people get the results that they want. So today's very short broadcast is really about it's about VIP days, but ultimately it's more about leverage. And of course, the fabulous and time-bound, very great quote from Archimedes about how to use levers or levers in our business to get more results. That's really what this is all about. And you can view a VIP day or a half day, as we'll talk about in just a moment, as one of those levers. You get to use it to get more leverage on your business, more leverage on your time, more leverage on your effectiveness. And so this is the purpose of our brief time together. And so really, that's what we're going for here is VIP days are leverage for you. And it helps you, of course, work smarter, not harder. And we all want to have more spaciousness in our calendar. We're not really looking for a calendar where we're working 40 hours plus a week with back-to-back client calls. Coaching and consulting can sometimes be a sedentary kind of business. And so paying the price of sitting all day is not good for us. It's not good for our clients. And so having a model where you can work a couple days a week, couple days a month, you have flexibility in your schedule to work around your lifestyle. And for many of us coaches, we're also caregivers for our loved ones. And so we've got time commitments outside of our business, but we still want to keep our business prospering and growing and thriving. And that's why VIP days, as I'll mention to you in just a moment, we'll talk more about it, but it gives you so much flexibility, so much time spaciousness in your calendar with increasing your income as well. So you can see there is a way for you to have more flexibility in your calendar. And so what is a VIP day? Well, technically, it's really whatever you and your client decides it is. There's really no textbook kind of definition of a VIP day, but essentially the whole theme and the whole spirit of a VIP day is you get to partner with your client or clients and really help them experience a transformation. They came to you with an issue, challenge, opportunity, something that they're dealing with in their business or maybe even in their personal life, and you get to help them with the before and the after. It's focused time together. You and them could be virtual, could be in person, but this is dedicated time, not only for this relationship that you have with your client, but it's also dedicated time for your client with themselves. It's just so infrequent that oftentimes executives, business owners, entrepreneurs, even coaches like you, that we give ourselves the gift of time away from the office, from the business. It's the difference, of course, between working in the business and on the business, as Michael Gerber has always talked about. So this is a great opportunity. A VIP day is an opportunity for people to feel the expansiveness of some time to think. And you, of course, can be the thinking partner for your client. You can also, with a VIP day, you can have an agreed upon agenda or schedule or not. Just depends upon what you and your client decide. You could also use VIP days for individuals, teams, and board of directors. The opportunities are endless with VIP days. And of course, with a VIP day, they could be a full day or they could be a half day. I highly encourage my clients when they're doing VIP days, because I've been doing VIP days since 1998, quite a long time. I don't recommend, though, that doing a VIP day of 8 hours or 10 hours. I mean, that's a really, really, really long time. And, that might be something where you might want to break up the VIP day into maybe, for instance, 2 5-hour days. Of course, this depends upon what your client is looking to accomplish. But I highly recommend don't go for, anything longer than 6 hours in a day. That's kind of the extent of it. Most of my VIP days are between 5 and 6 hours. So you can start at something like 9 a.m., go to 3 or 4, something like that, 10 a.m., go to 4 or 5. Just depends upon the flow. And I highly recommend start with, what do you want to do? What's your lifestyle looking like? What's the schedule that you like the best? And work from there. If you're an early bird and your client's an early bird, my goodness, start early. If that's earlier than that, if that's what you'd like to do, these are so flexible. You get to create what works for you. Okay. And then, of course, VIP days could also be half days. That could be 2 or 3 hours. And so, the investment, again, if you're doing a full day or a half day, they vary. They're all over the map. But generally, we see half days starting at about $2,000 for the half day, going on up to, half days and full days up to 20K. So thinking about for yourself, it's not really a per hour kind of translation, because I highly recommend that you step back and think about, what's the transformation that this time, what's the investment worth to your client? What are the pain points? What are they dealing with? What's the opportunity loss and the cost of this opportunity if they don't get this situation handled? step back and look at, what are the stakes that you and your client are putting forward, to get this situation, this problem, this challenge, this new insight that's needed, whatever it is, what do they want to accomplish? And of course, the higher the stakes, the higher the investment. But you'll generally see out in the marketplace for seasoned coaches and consultants, 2K to 20K for, either a full day or half day. I would highly recommend do not do anything less than 2K for a full or half day. Okay. Because again, value your time. Your time is worth what it's worth. And of course, your client's time as well. And we all know that when clients pay, they pay attention. Okay. So there's an art and a science too, isn't it? And that I think it's also depending upon you and your philosophy about investments too. And of course, always feel free to jump on Calendly, schedule a quick call with me, and we can talk about your particular VIP days as well. And of course, finally here, VIP days, they can be virtual over Zoom. They could be in person. And, for many of my clients, I'll put together for them a entire package, which is perhaps the day before and a day after at a beautiful hotel. They, of course, pay for these types of things. They make the investment for the airfare and the lodging. But, even some beautiful, nice things like, meals throughout the day. I'll use DoorDash or one of those services where I'll make the investment in my clients, having them order lunch. So they're not, making lunch or being concerned about that during their VIP day. So having lunch or breakfast or dinner even delivered, it's such a nice thing. If it's in person, staying at a hotel, you can have room service, bring in meals, snacks, things of that nature. Just make sure that, you're really taking great care of yourself. An in-person VIP day, really great care of yourself and also your client. Add in a little luxury, add in a little bit of fun, things like maybe a massage at the end of the day or a workout with your client, or the sky's the limit. Your creativity is endless in what you can do as a VIP. What I often like to do is during my VIP days, take a little break at lunch. Let's go out and take a walk together. Let's get out and get some fresh air and some sunshine. My goodness, if you live near, a trail or a path, or, you live in an area where there's outdoors areas to walk, get out there and take a little walk, because you can have some thinking time, conversation time, even while you're doing something like that. So the creativity is endless, in person or virtual. If you're doing it virtually, you can work with anybody all around the world at any time. And so, the other options, of course, are you fly to the client. And of course, the fees would be higher for that. The investment would be higher or your client flies to you. So, just get a little creative and ask through a great intake process. Find out again, what is the client? What do they want to accomplish? What's the transformation they're looking for? What's the before and after look like? And what are the things that they would love to do that perhaps when they're back in their office are the things that fall by the wayside? And of course, I always advocate, keeping it healthy, and, even just the luxury of being away, being able to think through business and personal and life, professional kinds of situations is a luxury in itself. Okay. So those are some options. What is a VIP day? With VIP days as well, as you can make them custom or not. You have a signature program. You've got a formula that you use. You've got a system for strategic planning. Use that system or customize it to specifically what your client's looking for. Of course, make it interactive. You as the coach consultant, it's not on you 100% to be delivering. Make it interactive. And again, find it through a great intake process. What does the client want? What are they looking for? And so how do you market this? I think this is a great opportunity to market this to past clients and current clients. And so I just always put it out there that, this quarter, I have a couple VIP days available, and it's pretty rare that I would have some available because generally I'm booked up on these. But, letting your current clients and your past clients know that you've got these kinds of opportunities and what are the benefits of it. Putting it out there, really, really simple, really easy. And then, citing what are some of the benefits of having a VIP day with you. And of course, upselling once your client is finished with a VIP day, you will probably want to have some initial call with them scheduled, maybe a week or two after your VIP day. Maybe you might want to have some Voxer support or text support, something like that, to support your client after their VIP day. But you can also then use it as an opportunity to upsell them, so to speak, into more coaching, more consulting. Maybe you have a group that you put together, a mastermind, a council. You've got new things, but it's a way to keep your client moving forward with the support that they're looking for. And again, really finally, to summarize, VIP days is generally people are interested in VIP days if they're interested in speed. They want to get a result quicker than you working with them, say, over a series of sessions over months. This is a condensed, comprehensive time where you can work with them very intensely and coach them, consult with them. You can really lock arms with them and get the results that they're looking for in a short period of time. Okay. So it's perfect for those kinds of clients. They want the bespoke, really custom focus, and that's great for them. You can also then, for maintenance purposes, if they'd like to go into a group afterwards, or you'd like to kind of have more of a traditional kind of structure with them, where maybe it's a couple calls a month, that's another option too. Okay. So just finding ways to keep the VIP day going, accountability, focus, results, really, really powerful. Your clients will appreciate that. And so how to structure your VIP days? Of course, survey your client in advance. As you have your investment, make sure that the client pays for the program, pays for the VIP day in advance before the day starts. This is really important, okay? And of course, create your agreement with your client, your contractual agreement of when's the payment due, when is the investment due, here's what they're going to do, here's what you're going to deliver. Make sure that you work with your attorney, that you've got all of that nailed down. Okay. Really important to have a very clear agreement of what are the deliverables, what are the expectations, how's it going to go, who's responsible for what, so that there's no confusion. And of course, have your assistant follow up with the client, a week before, 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before, whatever your time frame is. And then of course, 48 hours before, 24 hours, just with all of the logistics that are needed. And again, VIP clients, I love to send a car service. If they're coming into one of my local airports on a flight, send a car, have car service there for them, have someone there picking them up, bringing them to the hotel. These are all things you want to think through. Okay. And have your assistant help you with a lot of those details. So, because again, you're creating a culture in this VIP day, you're creating a structure, you're creating a whole experience. And it's really important to think through the beginning, the middle, and the end, not only of your VIP day, but also through the entire experience. From the moment that they have an interest in a VIP day, how do you describe it? What's the value proposition? What are the deliverables? What are the expectations? All of those things. That's the entire process. Okay. So survey your clients in advance, find out, what's their what's in it for me thought process. What do they want to get out of it? What would make the day a real win for them? And what does success look like? Of course. And then when you're in your VIP day or your half day, think about the beginning, the middle, and the end. This is really, you're telling a story, you're telling a transformational type of experience. And so what is it? How do you want to break up the whole day? And, of course, through your VIP day, how you structure it, of course, is getting feedback along the way. Are we tracking with what you need? Or do you want to pivot on some of the topics? Because sometimes what I've noticed, and I did this early in my career, is I loaded up my VIP days with way too much stuff. Okay. And literally, there's no way that we could have gotten through everything that I had planned, but checking in with the client. How's the pace of our VIP day? Are you getting what you need? What questions do you have? Where do you feel, are we on track with your expectations and your conditions of satisfaction for our day? So checking in throughout the whole day. And of course, stopping and thinking, even in advance, what do you want them to do after the VIP day? What is it that you are agreeing upon with them that they're going to take as next steps? And of course, how do you want to have them feel after the VIP day with you? Calm, accomplished, satisfied, all of those kinds of things. So be taking notes, really get into their world and track with them on how the VIP day is going. Okay. It's going to make life better for them and of course for you. So with that, my goodness, we answered, we talked about a lot of different areas of a VIP day, what it is, and of course, what it's not, and how do you structure it? How do you price it? How do you market it? And VIP days are incredible. My goodness, having several VIP days throughout your month is going to give you a lot of more flexibility, a lot more freedom in your schedule. You can also make a bigger impact with people one-on-one because this time is so sacred with them. So if you have an interest in thinking about, hey, I'd like to start doing some VIP days, you'd like to talk about how to structure those in your business, I'd love to talk with you. Let's have a conversation and talk about what would success look like for you with your VIP days. Feel free to go on Calendly, book a 30-minute call with me. Love to talk with you about you and your business and how VIP days can make a tremendous business difference. And so, as we always like to do in our council meeting, I just highly recommend taking a moment before we complete and thinking about what's your biggest takeaway from our time today. What's your biggest takeaway? What would you like to do next in regard to VIP days? And it's really important, to just take a moment, pause, and think for yourself, how could you integrate maybe just like one new VIP day into your schedule, maybe in the next month or so? And be delighted on Calendly, book a call with me. We can talk about during this call, how would you roll this out to your current clients? What could be some language that you could use to have people call you and learn more about VIP days? So with that, thank you so much. I'm Kathleen Caldwell. Oh my goodness, you can tell my passion for VIP days. I think these are great ways to support your success, your freedom, your income, and your clients' success as well. So with that, bye for now. Schedule a call with me and let's talk more about your success and your participation in the Women's Coaching and Consulting Council. So with that, bye for now. Take care. Bye-bye.